demon of abomination and bodily function freestyle. Only in my imagination can I walk among ghosts, though by the second I feel like I'm edging deeper into resentment. My body feels like a sinking ship, so in panic I raise my fingertips up to the sky in hopes you can take away the tears in my eyes. Again I pray, show me where the dark angelic creatures lie, into the depth of despair as fury's rages on. It's a haven where deep within I can taste balls, envy for the ominous wolves ravaging God's world. Although, as you can see, I'm still licking the residue of Christian blood off my sullied lips. Though forgive me, God, for off of that devil's chalice I too took a little sip, and through his fire I was reborn. I can still hear the voices of the demons inside my ear as a disparaging clouds of my youth do again render me blind and utterly scared, for where satanic questions are being posed, I'll rather swallow the blade to my empty existence. There's no justification for I, the merchant of evil. I'd rather down away in this demonic bed, for where I've always been taught restraint ever since I crawled out of the cradle. This bloodthirsty world inside remained insane, hold me back from my lane. Line this time, my friend whispered to my eternal organs. Tell me where to hide under God's giant blue sky, for where under the gunshot wound I now lie in anticipation. I await his presence, still in the darkened abyss of my haunting configuration. I crave your futuristic insights, my loyal God. Here I am, the serpent of the sea, killer beast of medieval times. Don't you remember me? I am your vermin, a god in the darkening hours that kill. So I fervently release you. All you have to say is goodbye to earthly concern and walk into my mosaic fire. Kneel down, for my name is Malak. There it goes to echoes inside of my head. Will never stop spitting and speaking again. Never stop it, I said. The echoes again inside of my head. The sphinx of cement and aluminum bashed open their skulls and ate up their brains. In imagination, Malak, solitude, filth, ugliness, ash cans, and unobtainable dollars, children screaming under the stairways, boys sobbing in armies, old men weeping in the parks. Malak, nightmare of Malak, the loveless mental, Malak, the heavy judger of men, Malak, the incomprehensible prison, Malak, the crossbone, soulless jailhouse and Congress of sorrows, Malak, whose buildings are judgment, Malak, the vast stone of war, Malak, the stunned governments, Malak, whose mind is pure machinery, Malak, whose blood is running money, Malak, whose fingers are 10 armies, Malak, whose breast is a cannibal dynamo, Malak, whose ear is a smoking tomb, Malak, whose eyes are 1,000 blind windows, Malak, whose skyscrapers stand in the long streets like endless Jehovah's, Malak, whose factories dream and croak in the fog, Malak, whose smokestacks and Atenay crown the cities, Malak, who loves an endless oil and stone, Malak, whose soul is electricity and banks, Malak, the demon of abomination and bodily function. Freestyle, I said. Well, no. Sprawled upon the kitchen floor with paralysis, numbing his face. Thomas saw the universe from a different perspective. The circumstances were dire, but a poetic line and lessened the pain. A piece of glass from a broken bulb reflected the light of the sun and created a spectrum of iridescence. A cold seeping through his cheek formed a dusty taste, while the other cheek began to spasm, inspiring the poet to contemplate if that was meant by Arises continues, with vision flickering, pulse quickening. Thomas smelled something smoldering as he slipped deeper and deeper into Malak's embrace. A month prior to the accident, Thomas sat in a lawn chair and drank wine from a paper cup. He watched insects buzzing around a hole in the backyard several miles away. A train rumbled across a narrow walk trail. Well, no. Right, go. What exactly is meant by the name Moloch? Whenever I heard the word, the image that instantly comes to mind is that of the massive owl statue of Bohemian Grove, filmed by Alex Jones during his infamous infiltration, part of a ceremony known as the cremation of care. But long before this adventure, Moloch was mentioned by the Beat Generation poet Allen Ginsberg. There's that spit and again. Moloch, whose eyes are a thousand blind windows. Moloch, whose skyscrapers stand in the long streets like endless Jehovah's. Moloch, whose factories dream and croak in the fog. Moloch, whose smokestacks and antenna crown the cities. Well, no. Right, go. Inside of my head, Moloch is speaking again. Inside of my head, Moloch is speaking again. Well, no. The echoes in my head, speaking of demons again. The echoes in my head won't stop speaking of demons again. No. Right, go. Inside of my head, the demons begin to speak again. No. Uh, Distressed in nothing, was the queen of hell. In her garden of pleasures she forever dwells. Her husband is Lucifer, the bringer of light. Praise to the mother of all sinful delight, born from mud and clay, along with man, made with divinity by God's own hand. To be Adam's wife was her immutable fate. However, she found he was a lackluster mate, stupid and dull. He knew no excitement, and what hung between his legs offered little enticement. Rebellious and lusty, she cannot be sated, horribly displeased by what she was fated. Although Eden's lush beauty could not be discounted, Lilith could not bear the idea of being mounted. Past up cherubim and dominions she did sneak by. It was God's own command she dared to defy. Out of the garden she fled to the waste. To escape dreadful Adam she made great haste. The will of God and his machinations she mocked, leaving poor Adam with an unbearably hard calm. Every angel in heaven chased her on earth to fulfill the purpose for which she was birthed. The pursuit was taxing and immensely laborious. Evaded them all. She was utterly victorious, free from the clutches of Adam at last. With vindictive spite, a curse got cast. Her beauty transformed, her body was altered, horribly deformed. Her will had it faltered. She spat back at God, and with agonized lament, I will never submit and I will never repent. With venomous malice she cursed God's name, without the slightest remorse or an inkling of shame, that her blasphemous cries rang out in the black night, and were caught by the ears of the bringer of light and his infernal palace. A pandemonium he resided. His plans of revenge were still undecided, and all of a sudden the most wonderful noise echoed through hell. It was a bringer of joys. What was the source of this beautiful sound? The song of sin, which left demons spellbound. He flew from his palace across burning lakes. He flew past his daughter, guardian of the gates. Sin wriggled and hissed. She did not wish to comply, but her father was tricky and incredibly sly. With immense reluctance, she opened the doors. Through gates he went, and into vast corridors, up through chaos and onto the earth, where was the source of that beautiful curse. The earth was young and horribly dreary, with the sounds of the priests, the pests. One could hardly think clearly, for if this God forsook me, this pitiful rock, it was for my own good that I escaped his flock. Although it was a place he utterly detested, Lucifer would return again. Earth would not go unmolested, rampant never ending. Well, no. And I go. Inside of my head, I go end up demonic poetry again. I go end demonic poetry, I said. There it goes again. Inside of my head, the demons began, high on a throne of royal state, which far outshone the wealth of Ormus and of end, or where the gorgeous east with richest hand showers on her kings barbaric pearl and gold, Satan exalted sat by merit raised to that of bad eminence, and from despair thus high uplifted beyond hope, aspires beyond thus high insatuate to pursue vain war in heaven with heaven, and by success untaught his proud imaginations thus displayed powers and dominions, deities of heaven. I'm weak then, then I'm broken. Satan says I'm weak then, then I'm broken. Never ending. Satan is fallen from heaven. He's broken. Satan is fallen from heaven because he's broken. Never ending. I must be leaving heaven. Satan is broken. He's fallen from heaven because Satan is broken. He's leaving. The battle roared across the sky like an epic Sanskrit in the palm of a hand, folded tightly with a beginning and an impending end. The gods were beautiful, with glowing white skin. Their hands grappling tridents fallen across their chests, were necklaces littered with skulls. The demons clashed the tridents with their clawed hands, fingernails the size of wrought iron, and bulging eyes fixed on their opponents. The demons were gray, their skin veiny and taut, the yellow in their eyes like lightning in the black sky. The echoing the demons, I said, it goes inside of my head, inside of my head. The demons begin speaking again. I hurt myself today, cut myself with stones. The demons rage within. They won't leave me alone. I live with the dead. I sleep among the graves. Bury me in the nameless grave. I scream into the night. I live my life afraid. Oh, how my life has changed. How did I come to this? How much lower will I sink into the abyss? I so badly want them to just go away. I'm crying out for help. I am not okay. I saw the boat come and to the beach I ran. I fell down to my knees. Something about that man. He told the demons to go. He was more powerful than they. The light of the world set darkness on its way. Oh, how my life has changed. How did I come to this? The demons had all gone into a herd of pigs. I begged to go with him as he was about to leave. He said, go back home, tell your friends of your reprieve, how your life has changed and what you have become. Clothed in your right hand, a new life has begun. So here, no. Well, no. There I go inside of my head. The demons began echoing the demonic poetry again. The demonic poetry echoing in my head, speaking again. Well, no. Well. Inside of my head, the demons began speaking again. Well, no. The echoes of demonic poetry in my head will never stop speaking again. No. Well, no. My air is obscure and mere, shattered because it magnified the small and made the great seem insignificant. Dictators and monsters filled its contours. On my desk, or spin wraps in a mess. On my desk is a photograph of you, taken by the woman who loved you then. In some photos, her shadow falls in the foreground. In this one, your body is not that far from yours. Did you hold your head that way because she loved it? You are gone. 3 words, and not one of them exists. Hot now in many other contexts. Rhymes again inside of my head. The echoes begin inside of my head. Well, no. Here it comes again. The echoes in my head. Never stop speaking that demonic poetry again. Well, no. There I go again. The echoing demonic poetry in my head. Spoken poetry again. No. The echoing demonic poetry in my head speaking again.